incision and then one incision dorsally, centrally over my talonavicular joint. Now that's not going to help me if I've got an unstable ankle. I need to do an extensile medial approach and then use a more medial approach to the talonavicular joint. So I would stress them. Generally, however, when you've got a rigid deformity, you will see the tilt already present. That you're quite correct. There are some that are subtle. Now, if you've got a subtle valgus deformity with a rigid foot, what you can do is a simple calcaneal osteotomy. You slide the calcaneus in addition to your triple. So how do you do that? You plan your incision, you do your joint debridement, your subtalar joint debridement, then you add a calcaneal osteotomy, you shift the tuberosity medially, and your pin and screw goes through the osteotomy and the subtalar joint at the same time. Okay? All right, so I think any questions? Anything about this session on instability? No? Yes? All right.
For how long would you like to immobilize the patient in the deltoid?
So in this case, it's no different really than repairs on the lateral side, with one exception. It takes the tissue longer to heal. It doesn't have the same blood supply. It doesn't have the same cellular structure. So they need to be immobilized a little bit longer. I don't like using a cast, and I'll use a boot. They can start weight bearing very soon, generally by 10 days to 2 weeks. Weight bearing is acceptable. Sagittal plane motion is important, but you need to protect the ankle for a little longer. Okay. Now, where are we? Thank you. Second part, Norman, you're up, syndesmosis. We're going to talk about the syndesmosis now. Diagnosis, then Haroon, you'll talk about acute syndesmosis. Okay, excellent.